Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be doing my ratings for all of the England players now that the World Cup has ended, with England going out in the quarterfinals. So we're going to rank them on a tier list of how I think they played, and how well I think they did. And here are all the players here. The categories are didn't play. A few players didn't play, so I literally cannot rank them. Poor, okay, good, and then the brilliant players who I thought played quite well. So, should we get into the first player? We'll go in this order, with the first player being Jude Bellingham, and he's very between good and brilliant, because I thought he had some of the games were fantastic. The France game, I think, was his worst game, but I thought he still played quite well in that. So for me, I think he has to go brilliant. For me, he has to go brilliant. He is just a brilliant player, isn't he? A fantastic player, and he'll have a lot of future. He's got a lot of promising future for him. He'll be getting a big big club move to a team like Liverpool or someone like that. But yeah, moving on to Connor Cody. Can't rank him. He did not play at all, but I can see why Southgate brought him for the dressing room and for that stuff. Yeah, he just didn't play. There was too many like centre backs. He just didn't play. Dyer, I think he played a tiny bit against Wales. I remember he played. He just didn't really get into the squad. Yeah, poor. When he played against Wales, he didn't really have to do much or anything. He just, yeah, he was just a bit, yeah. Moving on to Phil Foden. Another one like Jude Bellingham. At the start, he wasn't really getting into the squad, into the first 11. I think the first game against Iran, he got subbed on. Wales, I know USA, he didn't start. Didn't even play. Wales, he started. Got a goal to his name, which is good, and then Senegal 2 assists, and then France didn't play very well. For me, he wasn't Jude Bellingham. He wasn't the class of Jude Bellingham, and for me, he's not going good. He was a good player, Foden. He did some good contributions to our squad, and yeah, I thought Phil Foden, he played all right. Moving on to Gallagher, another player who did not play in the squad. Moving on to Jack Grealish. I thought we should have played him earlier in the France game. I think he had that little bit of extra quality to his name. He got his first ever World Cup goal against Iran, which was always nice to see. He did that celebration that the fan told him to do, which was very, very nice of him to do. And I thought he played well when he came on against Wales, when he came on against Senegal. I thought he looked promising, looked good against USA as well. That's the main thing I was trying to talk about. That played very well against USA. He tried to get at the defence that half our players didn't really do. For me, Jack Grealish was good. Wasn't brilliant like Bellingham, but he was a good player. Very good player for Jack Grealish. Moving on to Henderson. This is the one where I thought him starting was a bit of an issue, because honestly, I did not expect him to play the way he did. I thought he played absolutely world class. For me, he's going in a brilliant pile. And I honestly, the fact that I thought he should not play, and then the way he plays, he's a leader in that team. He's a Connor Cody, but on the pitch even. He got a goal against Senegal. He's now got more knockout goals than Ronaldo. So, got to take something there. He's just a brilliant, brilliant player, Henderson. Brilliant leader, really criminally underrated is John Henderson. So for me, brilliant. He's a very good player. Kane. It's hard with Kane because he missed a pen yesterday, but I'm not basing this on that, because I thought it's literally just one pen. He scored. He's got 2 goals to his name in this World Cup, and also it'd already taken one, he scored it. So it's always hard to take 2 pens, and it's hard to send the keeper the wrong way twice. But I think he got 3 or 4 assists and 2 goals. That's not bad. I think we're looking at Kane now and thinking he missed that pen against France, so he has to be bad. I don't really think he was. I think he was a good player. He wasn't the Kane I expected. I thought, with Iran, USA, and Wales, we should have been we pummeled 2 of them. We should have got a win against USA. We were playing our hearts out, and I thought Kane could have easily got a few goals against Iran. Instead, he went for the assists, which I respect. So yeah, for me, he's a good player. James Maddison again didn't play. But yeah, he should have played, but he didn't. Moving on to Maguire. Yeah, well, the goal against France was partially his fault. No, it wasn't really actually his fault, to be fair. It wasn't, but it was because he should have been, in front of his man. Instead, he was behind him, a bit lacking. Giroud headed it straight. It was going straight into Jordan Pickford's arms, and then Harry Maguire headed it into the goal, which it wasn't an own goal, but should have been, because it would have gone straight to Port Pickford, but it was on target, so it has to be has to be Giroud's goal. Hit Maguire's head and just went in. For me, he played all right in the games against Iran. He conceded 2, which isn't great. USA, I thought he played quite well. Wales played all right. Senegal, he drives the ball, Maguire, so I thought he played okay. An okay tournament for Harry Maguire. Moving on to Money Mason Mount. And for me, I just didn't really see all too much in Mason Mount. I thought, he came on against France, brought something different to the squad, won the penalty, which came missed, but I thought he played decent. I'm going to put him okay because I don't think he played as well as we thought he would. Moving on to Calvin Phillips. He wasn't poor when he was on, but he was only on for like a few minutes. I'll put him okay actually because he didn't play much, so it's hard to rank him. But he did play, so I can't put him didn't play. He was all right. Moving on to Pickford. People are saying for this the Tuchemeni goal he could have saved, which I thought he could have, got down a little bit quicker to get the ball, but it's hard, it's going through a bunch of defenders. It's hard. For the second goal, he couldn't do anything about. Only conceded 3 goals the whole tournament. I thought he really commanded that defense. No, 4 goals in the tournament. Really commanded that defense quite well. Made some brilliant saves. That Giroud save was fantastic. He made a few other blinders. For me, he had a good tournament, and he's now getting some. He's getting England experience, World Cup experience. So I'm looking forward to the Euros season. I think he can play another Euros, possibly another World Cup. Probably 2. Could be playing two Euros and a World Cup left in him. So yeah, well done Pickford. Pope didn't play and Ramsdale didn't play. Moving on to Rashford. I think this is criminal. Brilliant. I thought he played brilliant this World Cup, and we were dying again. We were dying for him against France. We were like, we have to play him. We did have to play him. I thought Southgate got that wrong. I think that's one of many things Southgate's got wrong this World Cup. So maybe a video of Southgate out. So many people have done it. I don't want to be that another person doing it. But yeah, I thought Rashford actually played really well. The Wales game, he got 2 goals. Iran got another goal. I saw against Senegal, he played decent. He's a good player, Rashford. Really hitting his form right now. So yeah, brilliant tournament from 3 goals. Looking very good, looking very sharp. Moving on to Declan Rice, passing back FC is Declan Rice. He passes it forward, but to the simple options. He doesn't try something special like Maguire does, and Maguire goes for something special. For me, Rice played pretty much every minute of every game. He definitely played every game, and he was just okay, just bland and okay. Moving on to Saka, he scored goal against Iran, possibly 2 goals against Iran. Let me see. How many goals did he score against Iran? He scored 2 goals against Iran. Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah. They were decent. They were all right goals, I guess. Didn't really do anything else after that. He won a pen against France. I just thought he just didn't really play his best tournament. I just don't really thought he had a good tournament, not a brilliant tournament. He's young though, so I'm glad he's young. He's still got a lot more years of experience and all that. So yeah, moving on to Luke Shaw. Pretty much played every game. He did, and then got subbed off in a few. He played good. Played alright. It is what it is. He's, definitely going to be a left back. Maybe Chilwell's back, then he could be, but yeah. It could be taken out. Moving on to Sterling. I thought he played well at the start. He got, I think, a goal against Iran. USA, I don't know if he really played, did he? Wales didn't really play. Senegal didn't really play. And then his house got robbed, so he had to go home. And then against France, he had a poor tournament, Sterling. Not the tournament I expected, but midway through it, his house did get robbed. So yeah, I don't know why we put him on against France. He's thinking about his family at home, not playing football at the moment. I think that has to come first. His priorities needed to be there, and he should probably just stayed at home. But yeah, it is what it is. We brought him on before Rashford, before Grealish. So yeah, Southgate again wrong there. But yeah, moving on to John Stones. I think he played a little bit better than Maguire. I think actually Maguire played now. For me, Stones played a little bit better than Maguire. But things Maguire drove the ball. I thought Stones was very compact and very useful. So yeah, Trent. He was okay. Didn't really play. When he did, he wasn't really an influential player. So yeah, for me, Trent has to go okay. Trippier, poor tournament for me. Really poor tournament. He played okay in the USA game. No, it was poor against the USA. Didn't really play over in the other games. Very poor. Walker, very good tournament. Pocketed Mbappe, played Mbappe even, played well in the other games as well, Kyle Walker. So just coming back from injuries as well. So so he played very well. Moving on to Ben White, another player who did not play, and Callum Wilson. He got subbed on against Wales, got subbed on against Iran. He played okay. He got an assist, didn't he? Yeah, in the Iran game. So I thought he played all right. But yeah, that is my list. So 3 in the brilliant, some in the good, some in the okay, 3 in the poor. And honestly, Conor Cody, I get. Conor Gallagher and James Maddison, I thought could have at least played a few minutes. They were backup keepers, and Ben White went home with illness, so he couldn't really play. So we actually went home early. So yeah, for me, that is my list. I thought Bellingham, Henderson, and Rashford had a brilliant tournament. Foden, Grealish, Kane, Pickford, Saka, Shaw, Stones, and Walker had a good tournament. Maguire, Mount, Phillips, Bryce, Trent, and Wilson had an okay tournament. Dyer, Sterling, and Trippier had a poor tournament, and then also 6 did not play. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Do you think I should have put some higher, or should I put some lower? Of course, the players who didn't play I couldn't rank, so they will have to be there. So let me know if you players do you think they were brilliant, good, okay, or poor. I want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section. If you have stayed to the end. There's no Twitch channel actually because I lied. There's going to be a separate YouTube channel where I'm still going to record my videos and post on this channel. So if you want to just stay around and watch them, that's fine. But yeah, I'll put I don't know what the name's going to be, but whatever it is, I'll tell you tomorrow because I can't do a stream tomorrow, so I have to stream on Wednesday. So yeah, it'll be what it'll be. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you guys in the next one.